What's going on, everyone? I did say on my channel that for every 100 subscribers that I obtain, that I'm going to give a personal video on what I do in the community to make changes where I live at. I want to start by saying this. I do want to start by saying this. There's 50 states in America. One of the things that I would like to start doing is, now that the election is over and we have a decision on the president-elect, I want to start focusing on the people that we actually voted for in each state. I want everybody to start realizing that those are the people that's going to make the changes in our community. So the very next caller that I have on my channel, it will be talking about the people that you voted for in your area, and the things that they stand for, and how long they'll be in office, etc. So this is just the beginning. You know, the election kind of motivated me to want to put a message out there for people that want the information. My channel is not for persuasion in any way. I just speak, I let people speak and say their sides and opinions. So in this particular video, consider this the first thank you video for all of my subscribers. I want to show you what I did in my community as we were getting ready to vote before Election Day. So I did go to a Trump rally. And it was actually to obtain information. Unfortunately, I didn't know that they had a Kamala rally at the same location previous days before that. I didn't get that notification. It wasn't in my news feed. It was ironic that Trump even popped up in my news feed. I had no intentions on going to this rally whatsoever. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't planned. It was just something that popped up in my FYP, and I said, you know what, it's right in my area, I'm gonna go check it out. Beautiful environment. The people there, great. I met some people there, spoke with them, got different point of views, you know, different cultures. There wasn't just one base culture, you know what I mean? It was a lot of different cultures out there. Because one thing they do like to persuade, in particular cultures, is that one familiar cultures is going with the flow, you know what I mean? And it was very diverse. It was very diverse. And I actually enjoyed myself. At first, you know, with the crowd that I had saw, when I first got there, I was a little bit intimidated because I didn't think I was going to get inside. But it actually turned out being a great event. Everybody that came out and spoke on his behalf had something to say. I was a big fan for Lori Buckhorn in my area. So she was at the rally. And I'm gonna upload some videos that I made while I was there. They're very short videos, so they're not gonna be like me talking and stuff like that like I am now. But basically, the whole point is to be informed. You know, I went to the rally to meet the people that wanted me to vote for them. The people that you are voting for on your ballot when you go and vote every election year, whether it be the presidential election, the local election, or the congressional elections, the people that you're voting for are normally attending these rallies. That's the reason why you should go. I don't know what people think when they hear the word rally, if they think of a party, you know what I mean, or something like that. I'm not sure. You know, in my mind, before I actually went to a rally, I didn't know what to expect. I really didn't. You know, it was my first time ever attending a rally. So with that, I just wanted to show something. So this is the ballot that they gave me when I went to go vote. And just so y'all know that I'm not just talking. You see that? I want to make sure I get that in there. Yes, your girl voted. But interesting enough, when I went to go vote, this was the paper that they was giving to me on the outside of the voting location that I went to. And I found it interesting, and I was very, accepting to the information because it's all a learning experience. The last time I voted was in 2012. That was the very last time I voted. So I was pretty much that pack that probably was following the crowd this year in that time. But I was also in my 20s, so I was still learning. I wanted to vote for the guy that represented what I felt was a good representation of the culture that he stood for. You know what I'm saying? So I was very disappointed when I realized that nothing that I was expecting to come to fruition happened. So it was a very disappointing time, and it was also a learning lesson. It was a very, very big learning lesson that next time I decide to vote, I'm going to make sure I do my information first. And let me say something. To the people that are cutting people off for not voting, I hope you vote every year from this year forward, because that's very hypocritical of you to tell somebody that decided not to vote this year, which is completely their decision, that you're not going to engage in normal day-to-day conversation with them because they decided not to be a part of the presidential election this year. So I want to say to the people that didn't vote, maybe going forward you're considerate. You know what I'm saying? I think being informed and learning how to change laws is definitely important for all in every culture, every American citizen. This is not no one base programming channel, okay? So I want to make that clear. So I would like to see ballots like this for the Republican Party. This is the main purpose for me showing this. I didn't mind receiving this. This is just basically telling you who to vote for. And for the people that does support this ballot, you are very lucky to have something like this, because the Republican Party has to basically do their own research to realize how to fill out a ballot for themselves, especially the ones that had to go and do it electronically, because I heard in a lot of different ways that if you didn't want to vote for somebody that was on the Democratic Party, that this is the computer wouldn't even let you go through. So I definitely printed mine out. I encourage everybody to print out their sample ballot for the address and their location. The next caller that I have, I'm going to use their a sample or a location that could be close to wherever they live at. If they don't want to feel safe, they don't want to put their exact location out, which is something I would recommend anyway. I don't want you to give me your exact location, but maybe a familiar one nearby that maybe has the same information from on a sample ballot. I can use that and use that for a form of information and guidance. So that's one of the things I want to try to focus on all 50 states, not just any one particular state. I think it's very important to know these people that we voted for. We voted Republican. We need to know these people that we put in office. These 53 seats that they filled up. Let's see what they're going to do with these seats, what they were standing for, and let's hold them accountable. Hold them accountable, you know what I mean? No matter which way you voted. And let's just continue to encourage one another. Let's not beat up on each other for things that could change the way we think as a people. You know what I'm saying? Change is inevitable. You know what I mean? The only thing constant in life will always be change. If we can understand that, we could grow, a lot better and respect people's differences. I don't think we would like a world where everybody's the same. And I didn't like how they was trying to make it seem like you could vote where I'm at without an ID. I'm glad they put a stop to that. They was trying to have people out there talking about, oh, you don't need no ID. Yeah, they was trying. For those trying to say, oh, they wasn't doing that, they was doing it, and they was sending it right to the mail. You got to be a citizen to vote in this great country. There's so many other countries out there, and for this one to be considered one of the greatest, we got to appreciate that more. Let's save this and preserve the resources that we have. You know what I'm saying? We can allow immigrants here. We are very accepting to immigrants. Legal immigration is a process. It's a reason why it's a 10-year process. It's a reason. You want somebody to put 10 years into the economic system so that it can continue to grow and flourish, and it could be profitable for the other people that want to come behind it and also contribute into it. That's the key word, contribute. You know what I'm saying? the better we can have an understanding of that, I feel like, the greater we can become as a nation as a whole. Disappointed that only 15% of the people that, I feel represent who we are were strong enough to stand against the odds that were against them. You know what I'm saying? The odds were very, very, very small. But in the end, man, let's just all come together. We can make a better decision in 4 years if we start now. You know what I'm saying? We start now. We could put the people in office that we want to see in office. But we can't wait until 2 months before Election Day to try to make a change. Let's stay informed now. For the people saying, oh, why are people waiting until the last minute to now try to tell us why we're voting for Trump? Nobody is trying to tell you why we voted for someone. It's the information. It's the information. You know what I'm saying? It's for information. Take yourself, educate. You know what I mean? Politics is a real world. You know what I'm saying? It's either engage in it or don't involve yourself. I don't judge nobody for who you vote for, what you vote for. Even if it had went the other way, hey, I would have came on and gave homage either way it went. You know what I mean? Let's just be grateful that we live in a great nation that we are able to fix, because we have great people here. Let's do Made in America great again. Let's make that slogan great again. Made in America. Made in America. We are great people here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people don't stop believing in themselves in this country, but we are very great people here in this country. So hopefully, we start to see that. Again, I want to thank the 100. Listen, I'm thankful. My little group is growing, man. You know what I'm saying? One step at a time. That's all I ask for. You know what I'm saying? If you like the video, hit the like button. It does help. It does help to hit the like button. The more you hit the like button, the more the video gets to see into the eyes of the people that are not just following me, but others as well that's interested in topics like this, that may be looking for the information but don't know how to find it. So with that said, thank you for listening. If you stayed all the way to the end, I got some great content coming. Stay tuned. Wasn't feeling good for the last 2 weeks. I was down. I was doing some healing, but I'm a whole lot better now. Got allergies, man. The damn weather is changing. The weather is definitely changing. And people with allergies know how it is when the weather starts to change. So I'm back, and you will be seeing some more content being uploaded real soon. You'll be seeing me live soon, and I look forward to seeing everybody there. Until next time, have a great night, afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time it was when you seen this. Peace.